There we go.
seriously
Audio
telling
should be
me
back.
that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
I'll wait till tomorrow to buy it, just in case Ubisoft actually sent me a copy.
Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else.
Yeah.
Someone I was watching on television.
Alright.
Couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Okay. Alright.
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Lame.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Guess I'll have to wait.
Good
Yep.
evening, Alan. Are we
Good.
feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Good evening.
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yes.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I
bet
honestly
you
believe
do.
we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Okay, let's go. No, I want to go this way. No, I want to go in here. It's locked. Guess he's used to crazy people, isn't he?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which you're right.
I think all of this is true.
Reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Dang it. I tried. Oh.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter.
Nice.
This way, follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising.
69, dude. Whoa.
Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Yeah.
Come along. Let's go.
It would be like someone giving me a lecture about how YouTube is never going to work. Do some other thing. Like my own brain tells me
Now,
that
here's the
sometimes.
entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus
Yeah, carry on, I'm listening.
nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I was thinking before, Mum, that maybe it's down to if we're friends on
I'm a
Ubisoft
real bad
Connect.
dream,
I think we are
mister.
friends
You
on
should be
Ubisoft already,
afraid of
right?
me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson.
I don't know if
Mr.
that's what we
Wake
need,
is
rather than
confused enough as
PlayStation
it
regions.
is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get him
involve some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Video game.
Okay.
Bleh.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure that they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, respect your fellow patients' needs for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that you have been specifically jaded for you. Engagement therapy and its system method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. So because it says voluntarily, it means that we're free to leave anytime we like.
rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
My springs.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Sucks.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
You know what my brain is saying? My brain is like,
I'd like to bash his
noodles?
head with a hammer.
You can have noodles later. You don't need to go to your parents' house. Just finish Alan Wake so I can have noodles. You're not that hungry for now, so I will leave you alone.
Could understand the world when it's like this. It takes crazy.
For now.
So crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla.
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
I'm still here and waiting.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Patient room.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha.
I'm not myself.
Doc's got me looking after
It's hard to think.
but
There's a shadow inside my head.
I'll do
I can
that,
only
Burge.
focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been
Oh.
for days, but it's always dark outside. My
No,
editor
this
is leaving.
TV show
I saw her again. She's not
would be
here.
the proof that he's either like in a coma or dreaming or hallucinating in some way. If he's seeing himself on the TVs.
There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think
Right.
I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been
Ah.
lying to me. You
So,
want me to get the story.
guys, these QR codes, you can actually scan them with your phone. And they'll take you to hidden videos online. So let me do that now. Camera. Scan. Immediately opens a YouTube video. And you see? Actually, it plays a video on your phone. Or, yeah, of like something in the game. Some vision. You know.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
I wonder if the game will have a breakdown at the end to say,
why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
okay. Where it will say, like, this is how many collectibles you're missing in this area or something like that.
My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Fair enough.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things run
Sinclair looked
rattling
bad.
fast, aren't
That wasn't
they,
a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office room from Sinclair.
I'm taking it. The
I had to
backstage
get
is
to
all
Hartman's
yours,
office.
Tom.
He had taken all my
Seize your
manuscript
destiny.
pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
We have to go to the staff area, do we? It said, don't go this way. Now, Far Cry
Markers in the
6
tape said they were recordings
is
Hartman had made in
huge.
sessions with his patients. I saw
You should see the
Alice's
size
name
of the
on
map
it.
of Yara.
For a moment, I
So
couldn't
if we
believe
start
it.
exploring the game, we're going to be playing a lot. That's the point, Mom. Like, if I start normal time tomorrow, say 3 p.m. my time, are you going to be around? That's like 7 a.m. your time.
Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's
I
all
get up
like a
by that
battle.
time every
You
morning.
don't ever
Okay.
say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems.
No problem.
Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry?
Hey, Barry.
About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't
broke the
hassle me
game.
too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or
Of course I
else
did.
I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time.
Why do I break every
didn't
game
know
I
where
play?
we were.
God
That
damn
guy's
it.
crazy now. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come
Dang
pick
it.
you up. But when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Yeah. I broke the game, chat. I'm sorry. Start checkpoint. Of course I did.
But it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Things run rattling fast, aren't they?
See if I have to get the collectible again. I don't.
Storm, I'm taking it.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Yeah, we had this already.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Seriously!
Man,
do you have
I'm
any
glad to
idea
see
how
you.
much trouble you're in?
We need to get to Hartman's
I am famous.
office.
I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for.
Oh, shut up.
These were all the pages I had on me.
That's all the clip.
And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
It's like he's all proud of himself for that.
I had to find a way out.
Not that way. It's... Oh, come on.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
You're saying it's a process of elimination. Let's go whichever way you can't go. Bollocks. Convenient. Ow. The trophy, they're here. Boob tube? Huh? Let's go. Ah. Of course. Son of a bitch. Ah, fuck. Okay.
I'm here.
If it works, it works, you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting to use my head to break the door. Obviously, you're supposed to, like, let it smash the door and dodge out the way. I'm gonna get the thermos. Yeah. Whoops. I know. I'm on, if you go on my Instagram,
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
I
don't have a light.
See what picture I posted. See what pictures I posted today. I think you'll like it.
Oh God! Look at the house,
Ow. But apparently I need to go through the maze. All that way. Ah, fuck. Language. Yeah, I know that. That's why I said. But look, I assume you don't. When I saw the picture of the dog, I was like, "Yaw!" Oh Jesus! The brains. I was just checking every nook and cranny just in case there was any collectibles to get. Not the doctor. Ow. I pressed L1. I dodged. Dang it. Any other guns? Nope. I've only got one flare left. Son of a bitch.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cold. You get 3 pills in the evening. You'll sleep like a baby. Like the taste of
There we go. Thinks there's one flag on. Let's go this way just in case there's any collectibles. Yeah, pavement's awful, weirdos. Gonna walk in the dirt. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's keep going. The flare over there. How big is this flipping maze? The parking lot? Limit reached. Yeah, it's kind of bad if there's just a pump-action shotgun just sitting in the grounds of a what's it called? An insane asylum. Doesn't seem like it's managed very well. Just saying. Okay, is that Barry? I'm going to assume there's like going to be a million mobs. Reload.
Get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Of course. come on. Oh shit.
Hurry up, Barry! I'm on it! I'm on it! Just hang on! Oh, hey! Around the corner!
Son of a bitch. Hey, Shabs. You do it. Just finished changing all my passwords. Yeah. Reminds me I need to change my Twitch password at some point.
Hurry up, Barry! I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al! Hey! Around the corner!
We make it? We made it. Oof.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest. You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back
Yeah.
soon sign.
Two-factor authentication should help a lot anyway.
I knew you were gonna say something like
But
that.
yeah,
You know what?
I'll
You owe
probably
me
change my
big
password
time
as
for
well.
this. When this is through, if
GG.
we make it, I don't care what anybody says. I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me.
I like that he
this
brought
again,
the
and I'm
cardboard
gonna
car
live
with
in
him.
it.
Because I use LastPass. I use a basic password manager. So no two websites I have use the same password. Every website is a separate password. So
I'm crazy.
So even if they get my current Twitch password, it will only affect Twitch only. It won't affect anything else I have.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane
Oh.
before. It happened to the Andersons.
Hey Raiders, welcome.
Crazy or not, you're not the
Shadowy Fry.
Shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on
Welcome
board.
in, Raiders.
I'm with
How are you today?
Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
need to find it.
Uh-oh.
God damn it, Al!
Thanks for the shout out. API error. Oh.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
It's like, okay. Remind me to check that then. Why the shout out thing is. Actually, let me put on my to do list. Let's see, to do list. Check why Mithrie bot shout out gives API error. Oh, alright, I'll check that after the stream.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way.
That's a cliff.
What a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that!
Oh.
Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
I mean, like, Barry makes this game bearable.
I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
I don't think I've got... Yeah, somehow I've lost my flashlight, my gun, everything. Okay. This manuscript page. Right. Alright. Keep going. Lava. Alright, let's keep going. This horror game? No, it's a thriller. It's like, it's made by the same people who made Control.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
See if there's any light source or power or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't usually play horror games. A thriller, I'm okay with it. Are you going to do a Halloween marathon? I never do marathons for any reason. So, definitely yes. No, I'm not.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
The flashlight. Quite convenient. So Tell you what, let me just tell my family I'm not coming over today. I want to keep going. If I can finish the game today, that'd be great. Then I'll order some noodles in maybe an hour or so. Not coming today. Okay, alright. Noodles, yeah. I want my noodles. The noodles, and I want to finish the game. So we can enjoy Far Cry 6 tomorrow. And if I do go for the Platinum Trophy, it'll probably be off stream. I doubt I'll do it on stream. It depends what options I give. Yeah, I don't have a gun, so I need to just run. Ow! Let there be light.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Yes. Gun. There you go. Come on, it's America. There should be guns flipping everywhere. Whatever.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
That not how America works?
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Ow. Do that again. For the follow. Appreciate you. Ah, shotgun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Maybe the light is like his consciousness. Trying to get him to wake up. You see, like with Bioshock, if there wasn't that compass telling me exactly where to go, I wouldn't know where to go. I would be 100% lost. minutes left. Probably some collectibles I missed this area. Surprised me. No.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Sorry, I read what you said. I got invited to a baby shower this weekend. I ordered a gift for the baby off Amazon, and the prices made me confirm I definitely do not want children. I mean, no, there's no appropriate joke I can tell you. Thanks, Chavs. Appreciate you. I came up with 7 different jokes. All 7 of them were like TOS.
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
Okay. Do that now. I want to get my gear first. Oh yeah. Shall we go into the basement or shall we go upstairs? It's dark house.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it.
Shoot this guy.
My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Okay. Bye.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive.
You think what the psychiatrist said is true? That simply Alice died and Alan is just living in his own brain?
It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Did Twitch actually admit anything about the leak? Or was it all just people talking about it on Twitter?
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Okay, it's locked. They put out a tweet saying that there was a breach. Okay.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh look, there's one right there. Isn't that convenient? But first, collectibles. Pick up page. Yeah. Any other collectibles? The thing is, like, if there's an investigation into a data breach, in the UK, the Information Commissioner's Office would find the crap out of them.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself.
And given that that Twitch does operate in the UK as well, I'm sure like I said, that the Information Commissioner's Office would be interested to know. I don't know what, in America, who would be responsible for that. Or who is the equivalent of the Information Commissioner's Office in America. How's the game? Yeah, pretty good, man. Sorry, Mike. You have the same blue as man. How are you? We just purposely go the wrong way. For the sake of any collectibles. How you been otherwise? Not seen you for a while. Go in here. Ah. Need to see if there's any stuff. There is. It was definitely worth exploring this house. Or just driving to the farm. I hear ominous breathing. Probably a bad guy up here, right? Oh, they're going to be outside. Duh, duh, duh. Work has been busy. I'm doing well. Cool. The thing is, at the moment, there is so many games to play. Like, it's actually crazy. Because tomorrow we're hoping to jump into Far Cry 6. And Far Cry 6 is massive. And then there's Endwalker. And then God knows what else we need to jump into the rest of the year. The drive on the train tracks. Oh, sorry, it's not a train track. And at some point, I do actually want to play, what's it called? I do want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, if they release a Red Dead Redemption 2 Director's Cut on PlayStation 5, I will play that. So it's all of a sudden this is Destruction Derby. Yeah, exactly. That's literally the reason why I skipped New World, is because there's simply too many games to play right now. Because people were asking me, are you going to play New World? I said, no, I don't have time. I wanted to. I don't have time. It's like, I want to play Tales of Arise. I want to play Lost Judgment. I don't have time. I will eventually play them. But more likely, I'll just stick to the single players. I don't really have time to start new MMO. Because you can put in 100 hours into an MMO and not even be close to be finished. I mean, that's the point with MMOs. In theory, you can never be finished. Always a flag on this. We've gifted a few games, including Tales, Dying Light and so on. Yeah, Dying Light is stressful as hell. But it's really, really fun if you can jump into it with friends on like co-op. I was supposed to bring the car. Probably not. I guess with all these... Find this fence? Oh. These dead ends and stuff, you're probably not supposed to. Okay, let's go this way. Go doink. So, guys, for those of you who didn't actually have it on before, I've enabled something called two-factor authentication. Or so basically, every time you type a message in chat, it probably will should have told you you can't type in chat unless two-factor authentication is on. Is that something you guys already had enabled? Let's see if there's any collectibles. I had it enabled already. Okay. And that's not just limited to me. You'll probably see it in a lot of streamers' pages. I discovered it by trying to view another streamer's page. Ow. Ow. Okay. The priest, I guess. Is the rest in pieces. But, you know, thankfully and hopefully, we've not been affected by the hate raids. And I hope it never happens. I've enabled it now, so basically, like, you have to have a verified phone on your account. Talk here, so. Yeah. Okay, let's go this way. I guess after this episode, I'll order my noodles. The firework there. Wonder if we can actually set it off.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run!
Yeah, hopefully.
There's too many of them!
Oh.
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot.
Okay.
Ow!
Let me guess. Copyright music. Audio. Let's switch off the music, shall we?
Have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Ow.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Damn 20th century wiring!
and heal up.
No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Sorry. Oh god. I'll reach out in a sec.
Ow, please don't let me die here. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll! Woo! Ow, this may be the most of our entire lives.
Ow. Am I stuck? The fuck? I was literally stuck on the stairs.
Did I do that?
We've got the trophy collateral carnage.
That was awesome!
Yeah.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, let me read what you said. Second job is going fine for the most part, but I noticed a couple of co-workers who seem to have animosity towards me for no reason. I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know them, so I have no reason to be rude to them, but they are clearly being rude to me. Talk to your boss. I did. He said that he will talk to them, but I don't know. I feel like it may just make things worse. Like, I'm not trying to get them in trouble. I just don't get what they have against me. They're probably... what's it called? They're probably just jealous, Shavs.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Because you were rocking the... Okay, sorry. I won't go there. It's, like I said, there's nothing appropriate I can say.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left.
But generally,
I'll
yeah.
come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
I would say don't overthink it. Let's just
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I
got that.
before they ambushed me.
Because for me, when I used to work, it would just be like, go to work, do your job, come home. That's it. Ignore everyone. Because as with any bullies or anything, it's just eventually they get bored. You know what I mean? You just don't give them any attention.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay.
It's like, because it's the workplace politics, isn't it?
I think I see what you did there.
It was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler?
Look at that
No?
thing, Al. They
Awesome.
really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
You know, people never really grow up. There's no such thing. That's why when people say grow up, it's funny. Because
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
like my parents, for example, are well into their 60s. But sometimes they will joke around like they're in kindergarten. So, you know, acting your rage is a, what's it called? It's a word. It's an aspiration. It's not a real thing. Like, is there a... Yes, okay, there you go. And, you know, in a week's time, who's going to give a damn about anything? Like your co-workers do. Wear your family shabs. You don't have to worry about co-workers.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Yep. Notice that. Doink. Alright. I think it's the difference between the sort of the male and female mentality. Like, as a dude, like, if guys were saying this and that about me, I wouldn't give a... I would not care less. Wouldn't even cross my mind. And the last thing I would care about is trying to get along. Okay, let's go. Shotgun ammo. Pick up shotgun ammo. Use.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and oblivion. But dreams have a way of forcing themselves into waking life, or vice versa. In Night Spring. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
Oh, I understand. So, that's why I said I mean, who am I to say anything? That I quit the workforce more than 3 years ago, you know what I mean? But I know how draining it can be. I don't have time for this.
Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh wow, who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this. Wait,
Yeah. So again, this is hinting that this is just a dream. We're just all in Alan Wake's head. Get rid of that guy. That's the thing as well. Like, even when I used to work, I was like, the work itself never bothered me. Ever. Never bothered me. It was always, 100% of the time. Not 90%, 95, 100% of the time. The issues I had at work with the other people. Ow. Load. It's nice I can switch to the shotgun, that's for sure. It's because basically it doesn't matter what you do and how you are, what industry you're involved in. It could be any job. It could be streaming. It could be flipping porn stars. It doesn't make any difference. You will always have other people who do the same thing you do, who think they're better than you, who think that they are more entitled than you, think they're more like better looking than you, who think whatever, and that they deserve more success than you. But I see the bigger picture. For me, the bigger picture is simply that why do I need to beg for scraps from someone else's table? Why can't it be my company? I am not going to waste my time or energy on someone else's business. But for me, that's a bigger picture. Then everyone can kiss my ass, sort of thing.
Wow,
I'll be the boss.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If
They're making moonshine.
this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new.
Is moonshine still illegal, or is that like a meme from the cowboy days?
Out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Be careful, Al!
Okay. I would love to open a fitness place in my house. If you want it bad enough, it will happen. Because my one of my housemates at university, when I was in my final year, 2 years before he was in that I met him, because I was in my final year, he was in his first year, but I was a senior living in the freshers accommodation. I was a senior resident, even though I was like 21. Ooh, nice. So the what's it called? 2 years before that point, when he was like 16, I guess, he was almost obese. He was really overweight. And his parents said to him, look, we'll give you £100 if you can lose 5 kilograms. But then it became his obsession. So he was already normal weight by the time he started university. By the time he finished university, he was just like, crazy ripped. And now he runs his own gym. So in a short space of time, he went from being obese in a few years because he became obsessed with it. He kept his vision alive. He now runs his own gym. It's just the only reason I don't go there is because it's in northwest London, really far from me. It's like it'll take me like 2-3 hours to get there. It's a shame. If you live close, believe me, I will go there because it's not just because it's a gym, but because I know the person behind it has actually gone on a journey of going from obese to being in killer shape. Let's see, work on it. What's your ideal weight for your height? What are you aiming for? Get a lantern. Can I already have one? Okay.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off.
Mum, I'm going to DM you
join me here in the studio.
on Discord.
Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every
Okay,
year?
let's enter the
Seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Well, like I said, after this episode, I'm going to order some noodles. Oh, yeah.
Grown men, people who ought to know
180 at the moment. Then see if I need to lose more. What is that in kilograms?
Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by.
Hey Siri.
Sure thing, Pat.
What is 214 pounds in kilos?
214 pounds.
Oh, okay. It's not that bad. Believe it or not, I used to be more than that when I left university. I used to be 98 kilograms. I nearly got to the 100. So when you see pictures of my graduation, you know, I was big. ...180 years, 81 kilograms. Yeah, which is roughly about what I am now. I'm between 78 kilograms to 80 kilograms most of the time. So it's about where I am. Let me see if I can actually find a picture of my when I graduated. Yes, I can. You'll get to see fat Mithrie. Trying not to make sure that there is anything lewd on my screen. Let's see, graduation. I'm gonna find it in a sec. Nope. Nope. Oh, but I'm getting closer. They're all in these weird folders. I really should organize this someday. Where is this? Oh. I mean, this picture will probably summarize it. So, let me just, like I said, let me just make sure there's nothing lewd on my screen. Okay, are you ready for this, chat? This was me back when I was nearly 100 kilograms. And I am definitely photogenic. You know, like, Cara Delevingne, look out. I'm going to take your modeling career from you. So, here we go. Wrong screen. God damn it. Whatever, I'll just drag it. Ta-da! Look at that flippin' belly. I look like a pregnant woman. So this is me, like, how many years ago? Like, that's not that bad. Yeah, but you say it's not that bad. And the hair, yeah, I used to have hair back then. I was 23 years old in that picture. I look older in that picture than I am now. And now I'm 36. So that's the thing. So that's the main problem. I had quite a belly on me. Believe me, I've got a folder of like Fat Mithrie as well. I was always a gamer, as you saw. They've got the game controller in my hand.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 23 for me was like, what, 13 years ago? So when I left university, as I said, I was nearly 98 kilograms. I lost a lot of weight after university. I slimmed down. Oh, Jesus. I slimmed down a lot. Ah, God. What do you say? There's 65 million cows and things in the world? Oh. You've seen YouTube, right, Mithrie? I post my workouts. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. But keep it going. Takes time. But for me, from my, let's say, experience of weight loss, most of my weight loss came from just eating less sugar. Just eating better. It does not at all mean that you need to have a flippant super diet of just like lettuce only. But just less sugar is a big thing. As anyone wanting to lose weight is to ignore the scale and focus on your diet more than exercise. Exactly, yeah. What Kavita said. But like the biggest weight loss for me was the food intake rather than the actual exercise. And that's why I can treat myself to like a pizza or noodles or whatever, because I keep myself in good shape. Speaking of which, let me get up and stretch. Because I quit chocolate, I don't have any fizzy drinks. I literally just drink water. I drink nothing else. No fizzy drinks, no chocolate, no cakes, no muffins. Occasionally I'll have like a custard cream or something, you know, the biscuits. But even then, with the custard creams, I say that because, you know, I've actually got some custard creams on my desk. I actually read the nutritional information in the back. But I worked out basically that I'm allowed maximum 4 a day. I'm not allowed more than that. Because for me, as a fully grown man, more than 4 a day is too many. Now, there would be a time, and there was a time in my life where you give me a packet of custard creams, I would eat the whole thing in one session. In one go. And I've kept myself quite disciplined with it as well. Love the shirt. Thank you. Yeah, Mum is helping me to actually build up a t-shirt collection. I want to have a different shirt for each day of the week. And also as well, I would love it if I do like sponsorships with different companies for different games, that I what's it called? I can wear their merch as well. I wore your shirt, people asking who was Mithrie. Oh, fair enough. Like, who is Mithrie? Oh, he's this loser I know online. Hasn't had a girlfriend in 10 years. Psst. I wear the shirt out of pity. Wait a minute. We're going the right way. Oh, okay. Open the silo door for battery. Okay. Oh. I can barely hear. That's it. I sent you a pic of me at 23. Okay, let me take a look. Oh, cute. Oh, nice. You're adorable. So yeah, me as a 23-year-old, I look like a 4-year-old man. Me as a 36-year-old man, I look like I'm 23. One of those ironies. Yeah, but I mean, in this picture, she still has a baby fat on her cheeks. Okay, I'm just exploring.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
I had to find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Yeah, is there just conveniently a key lying around? Oh. Pick up the keys. Oh.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Shut up. I literally look 15, yeah.
Come on now, open the door. Hey, let's go, man.
Good dokie.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Okay. Just. That's the thing, actually. I was telling Mom about it yesterday.
This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
It's like,
we should feel.
Yesterday, basically, my dad painted the doors in my parents' house, and some of the doors now stick. And I needed toilet paper, right? So my mom said, "Oh, the toilet paper's in a cupboard in my dad's room." So I was like, "Okay, fine." So I went upstairs. I couldn't open the door because it was stuck. So I tried literally everything. You know, I was battering it with my shoulder. You know, I was like, let's do a demonstration, shall we? So assume this is the door. I was like, and then the way I got the door open, held onto the handle, turned around, and that's how I got the door open. Power. I just felt like sharing. The end. Okay, let's carry on.
Right at home then.
Check strength, cheek strength. Yeah, exactly. It's like I opened the door with my butt yesterday.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this.
Okay, what did that say? Oh gods, know the truth. Okay. It's a big garden. Let me see if there's any collectibles around here. Before we go in. Let's see. That's how I open jars, I said. Yep, let's try not to get a mental image. Oh, too late. Let's see. But, yeah. It was kind of funny. I said, it's like all this just for toilet paper. Okay, so is this the Rock Star people's house, given that they have the Viking shields on here?
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Okay. Fuse box is where?
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Oh. Okay, apparently the fuse box is upstairs. Nothing is standard anymore. Just check in here first. Miss. Okay.
You know, this
Back.
place looks kind of
Had to clean out part of my closet. Oh, cool. Mom, I sent you a DM on Discord.
Keep an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
So. And I showed the chat the picture of 23-year-old me.
Come on, Al. Let's get the light.
Really overweight.
Music? Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the
Nice rich old music. If I get a copyright claim, I'm going to be really annoyed.
We're here.
I wish there was like a setting for switch off copyrighted music. I wish that was like standard in every game.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right.
Okay.
Must be.
Given that this repeats, like it's like 3 seconds repeated over and over again.
Give it a little thump. I want to hear the song.
Wait. What am I doing? Fix. Oh, so skipping because it's broken. Ah.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is... Yeah, what the hell?
As I said, hopefully episode 4 will be over soon, so I can order my noodles.
We don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure.
I'm gonna get the noodles from. So I'm not gonna get it from the normal Japanese place. I'm gonna get it from the Thai restaurant. You know, the slightly spicy one with salmon.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here.
Nice.
With me.
I know.
Mom just sent me a picture of her at 22, trust 23 years old.
We're gonna make it okay.
Is this what this stream is going to turn into? Let's just all share pictures of when we were 22. Needs to get fried rice spicy with veggies and pineapple. Okay. Sorry, from the local place before I went keto. Ah. I don't have any pigs. Ah, fair enough. I mean, I've got a lot of pigs, but I don't have any pigs of me not pulling a face. I'm pulling a face in every single one. Okay. Go to the cabin.
Alice, I'm coming.
I need to scan all my pictures. Yeah, you should before they fade.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that.
It's a good idea.
It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine.
Even if it's for for your own personal
an
thing.
out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
In phases why cameras are invented. Yeah, I agree.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Okay. Go back into the cabin. Yeah, let's just reminisce about youth before we die in this game.
Had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Go to the study.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Late 20s. Opposed to discuss. Alright.
There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Maybe she was this old woman was like the funeral director or something.
You can write her back.
Given what she's wearing.
The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Okay.
Yes.
It's amazing that I never played this game, isn't it?
I'll fix it.
I said I've always wanted to.
I'll bring her back.
I really should have. Oh well. Better late than never, as I say.
No.
Sorry, delayed reaction. Ah!
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to
Gotta take a look again.
You must hurry.
Oh, nice.
So I'm here. It will be back soon.
So, how old were you in this picture? Late 20s? Wow. I had hair, yeah.
Confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness.
Yeah, hair is for
All I
young
could do
people.
was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I don't understand what's even going on.
I wrote it. It's my fault. That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Interesting. Let's mute the copyright music and all that. All right. Let's order some food. Next, episode 5. Okay, let's see. Deliveroo. Food delivery. How was your KFC? Perfect. Amazing. Right. So I'm going to order some Wagamama. What else would you guys order from a Thai place? What's your favorite Thai food? Because I'm ordering teriyaki soba noodles with salmon. And it's got little teeny weeny bit spicy. Not very spicy at all. But what else do you order from a Thai restaurant? Let's see. The noodles, maybe egg rolls or pop stickers. Yeah, let's see what they have. Salad, bleh. Curry, bleh.